After reading Mercenary Enrollment, I was in need of more reads like it. Thankfully, the Webtoons world is filled with awesome manhwas, so I picked some that seem similar to Mercenary Enrollment and are worth a read. A fun video for those who've read Mercenary Enrollment. What other manhwas can you read if you enjoyed Mercenary Enrollment? Well, there are plenty of them. Here are my top 10 recommendations. The best way to learn about a story to read a similar story or a plot from it. This video features the manga and the manhwa that are not most, but kinda like the Mercenary series. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more top 10s. Number 10. Afterlife Classes. If you like Mercenary Enrollment, then you might check this one out too. Choi Kang-gi has no friends and is often misunderstood due to his scary appearance, but all he really wants in life are some friends. One day, he returned home to mourn for his grandmother's death and anniversary, but a strange turn of events end up reuniting Kang-gi with his grandma. Can they work together to create new friends, or did it just turn more difficult? This manhwa has only 6 chapters for now. Short, I know, but what I also thought was how good it is. So, give it a read. Number 9. High School Lunch Dad. This is a story about a dead father who keeps watching his daughter as a ghost. Kinda creepy, but kinda sweet. He sees all the bad things happening to her daughter, but he can't help her as he is a ghost. One day, when again she was going into the big trouble thingy, somehow he finds a person who can see him, and then his father protects her by possessing the person's body and telling that he is her boyfriend. The story of Kim Jae-han starts now. A dad who only has eyes for his daughter faces a sudden death. His mission is now to protect his daughter, Dae-hyun, from the 12 bullies by using his powerful character from Webtoon drawing when he was once alive. As a dad, he'll never let his daughter get bullied. If he sees this, he won't let those bullies alone. Whoever touches my daughter, you're dead meat. Give it a try. Number 8. Gang of School. Kinda sounds like every other school that has gangs, bullies and weirdos. The family crumbled like a sandcastle in the blink of an eye after their father's suicide. He became the head of the family and had to take responsibility for the mother who lost her mind and the little blind sister who goes to a special school. For the sake of my school, I'm gonna start my own gang at the strongest gang school in Busan. Hot action for a cold world. Give it a try. If you want a nice story and a great art style and a nice plot, so do give this manhwa a read. And the fight scenes are also amazing. I'll probably rate it around 9 out of 10. Number 7. Get Schooled. To start off this manhwa, it's freaking amazing. You will love the series from the very first chapter. The MC is OP, wise and villainous too. But the thing I like the most is the story of each school he came across. Each and every story arc is amazing. And the way the MC solves the problems are also unique. Overall, you won't regret reading it, instead you'll wish you knew about it sooner. Hwajin Na's teaching techniques are pretty violent for someone who works in the Ministry of Education. That being said, when punishments don't seem to work on even the worst of school bullies, there is no better man for the job. Sometimes you can't get good education until those bullies are taught a lesson. Give it a read, folks. Number 6. Boss in School. It is more like a laid-back, relaxing story, and it will get you entertained well. The MC is OP, and you'll love the way his character development takes place. So far, this manhwa feels so refreshing. In my opinion, the art style is almost perfect and appealing to the eyes. The few characters that have been introduced so far have personalities that are unusual for this type of manhwa, and the story seems really promising. The MC is the son of the CEO of the Sunshine Group, and his mother is like an OP successor of an old martial arts. Seth Kwan, a born fighter, stops fighting due to his promise with his mom. But things change when his father leaves him with a single message: stop getting your ass kicked. Do give it a shot. Number 5. Second Life of a Gangster. This one is a great read. Oh Jung-seok is 41 years old and he's a gangster who has done all misdeeds to regret himself in the future. He puts his life on the line to make it happen and also gain the highest position in the organization. But once he realized that everything he has done until now, his life began taking a miserable path. Now begins the second life of a gangster and read how he evolves and redeems his past. Compared to Mercenary Enrollment, the webtoon has many similarities. While both premises take a separate path halfway, the main theme remains the same. So if you're looking for a webtoon or a manhwa similar to that, Mercenary Enrollment, then this one must be on your list. After all, it's got a great story. Number 4. God of Blackfield. It is one of the most original stories I've ever read. Kang Chan is the best soldier of the French Foreign League, who often called by his enemies God of Blackfield. But during a mission, he was killed by witnessing his teammates die beside him. However, he woke up 3 years later in Korea in the body of another Kang Chan who is still in his college. Kang Chan embarks on a journey to find the traitor who is the reason for his teammate's death and the truth behind this second life. Like Eugene, Kang Chan in this manhwa has given a second chance in his life, but in a different way. They both look so OP after their rebirth, and the story is set in a military background. Number 3. Study Group. Oh, this one is fun. It's actually pretty good. The plot is original and the characters are well written. Hope it gets better or at least keeps this quality. 7-year-old Gamin Yoon wants to enter a 4-year university by getting good grades, but unfortunately, the school he chose isn't something that can make it happen that easily. It is filled with people who behave worse than criminals. Can he still chase after his dream without involving in these unending fights? We'll leave it for you to figure out. Study Group is one of the most underrated manhwas out there. It's got an excellent premise and great characters just like Mercenary Enrollment. The enticing romance between both the leads is amazing too. Number 2. Weak Hero. I'll just say one word for this manhwa. Once you finish reading it, you'll only ask for more. I mean, that's not a word, that's a statement, but yeah. Once the bullies target you, it's game over, man. The school is run by tyrants whose favorite hobby is tormenting the weakest kids in class. The story sets in a school where students live in a fear of bullies. The bullies gather as a bunch and begin tormenting the weakest kids in the class. But then Gray arrived, and everything seemed to be changing. He may be small and he may look normal, but his calculative and brutal fighting skills are not a joke. He's like Captain America, son. Although the story starts differently in both of these webtoons, the premise is the same. The main characters deal with the bullies, and they both seem kinda overwhelming. They both get on a bit dark theme, but seem to enjoy every single chapter. Trust me, it's something you really should read. I'm recommending it, personally. Number 1. The Beginning After the End. King Gray was an unrivaled being in this world, but one day he suddenly died and got reincarnated into the world filled with magic. And with his memories intact and maturity intact, in his life, he got a loving family. But great love also comes with great responsibility. It's actually with great power comes great responsibility, but you get the gist of it. Will he be able to protect the people close to him from approaching threats? I don't really know why I'm even including this one on the list, but if you think about it, these both are pretty similar. They both strive to protect their families and do whatever it takes for it. I love this manga. Even the novel is so good. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make a comment below which one you've read before and do share your experience. Don't forget to like the video, do press the bell icon to get notified about the latest videos and news trends. Till then, take care and stay safe.